Hello, Days of Our Lives fans. This is for Thursday, August 1st. Please like, subscribe, and share. Bobby is fighting for his life. He's barely talking. Jada's trying to ask him, how many pills did you take, Bobby? How many pills? And he said, none. I didn't take none. But that's what she said. He said. We couldn't hear him. So they're trying to keep him awake, keep him alive. Stephanie is just freaking out because, why? He's hanging by a thread. That's why. She's crying. She's carrying on. He rolls over and, well, he did tell Jada, I'm Everette. I'm Everette. And he rolls over and he's like, Stephanie, I tried so hard to get back to you. I'm so sorry, Stephanie. I couldn't fight Bobby. And she's like, but you did make it back to me. You're here now. And he said, Stephanie, I love you. And she said she loved him too. Man, it was some tear-jerking stuff. Next thing you know, he's looking straight ahead and then he's out. He just, goes what we think is unconscious. Jada comes over and checks, and she says, I'm sorry, Stephanie. He's gone. Stephanie, she is checking. Well, that's Stephanie. Maybe I didn't get that screenshot. But she's beside herself. She's crying so hard. She just got Everette back, and look what happened. Meanwhile, Jada looks at the laptop and finds a suicide note with directions to where the bloody glove is, with an admission that he tried to get rid of Rafe because he wanted to be with Jada, and she found the glove in the drawer wherever over there in the cadenza, that where he said it was in the note. After his body's taken out, Jada finds his cell phone, and he tried to dial 911 but he didn't send it, so they're wondering what's going on with that. The gals comfort each other. Meanwhile, Gabi and Stephan are back at the bistro, where they're celebrating their anniversary, and just out of nowhere, Gabi's like, so I want to know, you and Gabi's fake relationship, whose idea was that? And he didn't want to talk about it, and she said, go on, humor me, because he thought they were over that, and he said it was 100% Ava's. So he ended up telling her, yeah, we did have a kiss, and she said, why did you have to kiss her? And he said, we were trying to convince Chad, he didn't believe us. And she said, that's it, one kiss? And he said, no. There was actually another kiss, and I initiated that kiss because we had to convince Harris he was snooping around. And it was all to save you. Meanwhile, in comes crazy Connie, who happens to know that Stephan slept with Ava. And she says something about Ava while she's there. Ava and Crazy Connie have an interesting conversation. Ava seems a little suspicious of her, but then just kind of blows her off. So Trask comes and talks to Ava, and she's saying when she was doing Connie's background check, she couldn't help but notice the address, and that she lived in the same apartment that Ava and Lee and Tripp had lived in. And she's like, I think that's odd, and I've had a couple of run-ins with this gal. And Ava says, well, we know she didn't kill him, and they just laughed about it. Let's just say she's eccentric, so they blew that off. So she's a pretty good serial killer. Jack and Chad have got an enhanced version of the video. They still see the woman, but she never turns her head around. They're looking for clues in the room, and they find something with a number on it, 53 something, I don't know what it was. And they start researching and find out that's the area code for what? For Missouri. He hones in on it closer and finds out it's for Poplar Bluff, Missouri. And what's that? Clyde Weston's home, where he lived, where they caught him, was Poplar Bluff, Missouri. So they're looking at it. They figure he's got this woman stashed away in Missouri, and they are out the door on the way to Missouri. So Crazy Connie is hanging around in the square talking to herself about her next move. And the coroners roll by with our little boy Bobby / Everette in a body bag. And she's just looking at it as it goes by. And she waves to him and says, bye-bye, Bobby, being the heartless, cold-hearted, murdering, psychotic witch that she is. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching.